Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode session of Pathfinder Second Edition. My name, Metro City Voice
One of these
Podcast.
days. Yeah, one of these days it'll come through right.
Right? No.
That day is not today.
My name is Jake, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you here with us. With me tonight, as always, are my wonderful chuckle fuck of players. And
I don't think I can handle being DM'd by Carol Channing.
Yeah.
Ooh, how well.
Oh, yeah. As Dean by Carol Channing. Yes.
I'm going to need you to roll a fort save.
You wrote a full shave. Yeah.
I can only see like people from Whose Line impersonating Carol Channing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
God, I'm just thinking of the one fucking skit of Ryan being Carol Channing, but her head is magnetic. Just ramming his head into the desk and breaking the lights on it.
Yeah.
Stop picking the glass out of my hand.
God. Anyways, yes, hello everyone, and welcome back to. It's been a while, been a hot minute, but we're back in the New York groove, as you will. Where we last left off, if my notes are to be believed, which they are not,
We'll correct you with misinformation.
I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm lying. I'm joining the war on misinformation on the side of misinformation. You guys, the party, decided to take a job, slightly outside of Gregory's Crossing for the cash, because it was available at the time. And headed out to a farm that was slightly up north of town. Excuse me. To take care of a predator that was hunting the prized alpacas of the farm. Where you guys fought a chupacabra in its lair. Investigation. And after a job well done, headed back to Gregory's Crossing, and when last we left off, Kamau and Johan, at the very least, were heading to take the chupacabra to the butcher for meat. Eventually, if I remember correctly, sell its meat for profit and coin.
Well, meat parts and things.
Meat parts and things, and parts and things, and parts and things.
It's got good teeth, good claws. Like there's lots of little bits.
Little bits.
Good tiny food for your tiny little mouth.
Chupacabra lasagna.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah. Trotting along, one chupacabra, comma, dead. One Johan, comma, wounded.
Johan indeed very wounded from the fight with the chupacabra.
I decided to get brave. It did not pay off.
Indeed.
Kind of tired that sleep probably maybe or will not fix. Who knows?
Right. Cool. But yes, it's beginning to be sundown now, actually. As you head through town, head to the butcher shop, which you've been to before, so you know the way. As you step in, you hear a familiar voice. Ah, welcome back.
Hello, got something interesting for you.
Oh, and what would that be?
Uh-huh.
As the
You want to do this on
automaton,
the counter, or should I just throw it on the floor?
the automaton just kind of what?
Doing it on the counter. and slapping the entire chupacabra.
If a robot could look nonplus,
I think that's a robot's default expression, isn't it?
yes, technically. But there's suddenly just more nonplussed nature to it. It just stares at the corpse of the chupacabra and just, I see.
Wouldn't non-plus just be minus?
No, I think it would just be neutral.
God damn. I'm not exactly sure about the veracity of the meat on something like this, but it's got good bones, teeth, claws, a hide.
I gonna pause this for a second before just. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, you're
The fuck?
oh, we're dropping the act now, aren't we? Okay.
Where the fuck did you find this? What the fuck?
Up north, eating alpaca.
And almost me.
It did almost eat him, actually.
I believe that. You look delightfully vague.
That's. We
I-
gotta figure this out, man.
Does that make me more edible?
I don't know. I don't have a gastrointestinal system.
Johan's just gonna have a deep think real quick.
That probably means you taste like chicken, actually.
You know what? There's worse things to taste like.
It's true.
What is chicken? Is chicken default?
Yeah, effectively.
Oh. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah, this thing.
yeah. And the automaton just like rubs at a beard that it doesn't have. It has a very angular face, so it just.
It's just metal grinding sounds.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. I. Uh.
You have broken the script. You've gone out of bounds. There's nothing to render.
Also, I say I don't know much about the veracity of the meat, but like anything is edible if you cook it long enough, slow enough, in a
You
good
would
fluid.
say that.
Yeah.
Roll me a. Roll me a.
Uh-huh.
Roll me a something, man. Let me.
Society?
Diplomacy. Roll me a diplomacy check.
That's fine. My score for both is the same.
Society.
Society.
Oh.
Oh. You know, I'll give you. And if an automaton could narrow its eyes, it fucking would. I'll give you like 5 gold pieces. How does that sound?
Kamau stops for a minute. Stares at his hand. Bear. Johan. Frog Girl. Me. Dancer. Yeah, 5's good.
Okay, good. Takes out 5 gold pieces. Just fucking sets them gently. Your hand. Before taking the chupacabra course and just slinging it over his shoulder and just. What the
Cool.
fuck? And just turns and walks behind the fucking. Out behind a door. Through a door.
And just turn to Johan and hand him a single gold piece.
Very well earned, I think.
Indeed. I have to go give these to the others now. Oh,
Which
that's about-
we do have another errand on our way back that we have to tend to.
Oh. Okay.
We have to pick up the small frog's stick.
Okay. Yeah, let's go do that then. A stick. Okay.
Yeah, so heading to the blacksmith then.
Yeah, which just confuses Kamau even more. Because
Yeah,
why are we picking up a stick at the blacksmith?
yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the staff. I didn't put it in my notes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't quite remember exactly what it was.
Well,
I'm
that's
I'm
okay because Ben's not here anyway yet.
right. I'm trying to remember. I know that there was something about getting some kind of like carving or patterning work into the
Yeah,
wood of it
Right.
with like the pattern that's on the shell of her egg. But
yeah, that was one thing.
yeah, I don't entirely remember what the actually wasn't it making a staff out of like the wood that was used for the handle of like that
Oh,
horse chopper?
yeah,
That's right. Yeah,
that's right. It needed to be resized and reshaped, basically.
Right.
That's what it was.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. You guys pick up the staff from the blacksmith for Linda, and yeah,
Yeah.
fairly easy and quick. What do the rest of you guys do while the other folks are out and
Right.
about?
I think Veridi's probably just itching to get back to the tavern, the weary legs, and just start winding down the day with a drink.
I would probably also go back to the tavern to enjoy the evening.
Sounds like a plan. No, as the rest of you um kind of begin to settle in for the evening at the tavern, the others return from their errand.
Come out very like still has them in his hand so he won't forget. Grabs one of the grabs one of the gold coins and places it in front of Veridi, and then puts one in front of Aya. And then whenever Glenda shows up, she gets one too.
And as for
The chupacabra
what'd you do with it?
sold it for bits.
The
You
fuck
did
took it?
give to a
The
Twitch
butcher.
streamer.
Can you even eat that shit?
I don't know if he can, but I mean, he can take the meat for other people to eat it. It's got bones, claws.
I I meant the general you of as in like people.
Oh, don't know.
It's got bone.
You know what bones are.
It's just the
I
stuff your muscles don't want. Anyway, I'll tell you what I told him. Anything is edible if you just cook it really long, really slow.
not inherently true. There's
I mean, I suppose like you couldn't do that to like a rock, but
rock or, exceptionally, poisonous reptiles or amphibians.
eh.
Cooking
One
ain't
man's
gonna do a whole
poison is
lot with me.
another's delicacy.
Linda at this point just yeah, there's lots of things that are edible that are poisonous.
Yeah, see?
Like frogs.
No.
No.
Alright, Rudy immediately just whip your head over to Joanna, just slapping him in the back of the head. Just
I am injured.
You'll be
and you're gonna be more injured if you keep that up. Just because you almost got eaten doesn't mean you have to go and threaten others.
I'll get my blood all over your best clothes, I swear to God.
Fucking try it.
Just gonna go find your fucking room and flop around in all your things.
Just flop around in your laundry like an angry cat.
Is it like actually like running off to the room?
No.
Lutheran, meanwhile, behind the bar, just don't. Please. Staring at Johann.
I'll wait until we're not in your building at least.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Chupacabra offloaded. Meat to be discovered as edible, I suppose.
Johanna bet. Oh, God. Good one, but holy shit.
If I hear there's suddenly a rash of people getting ill off of that butcher, I think I know who to blame.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right here.
Well, or maybe the butcher for not clearly labeling what it's selling.
That's also a pretty fair point, actually. People should at least be warned that they're going to eat chupacabra.
Day later, there's a mystery meat section in the fucking butcher shop.
That's fucked. That's fucked. You're
But it-
fucked burning down the butcher shop.
but it's like 5 silver, so like, Mystery meat delicacy from the West is 15 gold.
Hate that.
Yes, my capitalism servos have activated.
That's not how a servo works.
I'm sorry, are you the automaton?
Yeah. Yeah, grab a beer and settle in for the evening.
Fair enough. Why would dodge be a routine? Be a subroutine. It's so easy. What?
I would simply just not get hit.
Ugh. But yes, everyone settles in for the evening at the tavern with nice drinks in hand, and nothing bad goes set to happen at all.
I don't like that you had to specify that.
Nothing bad set to happen at all. Nothing out of the ordinary or unwise or unhealthy. Anything anyone would like to do before bed?
Something unwise and unhealthy.
Understandable.
Just walking around to every table in the bar and trying to get everyone to play around of what the fuck is up with that.
Walking around to every bar every table in the bar, just slapping drinks out of hands.
No, I think I'm good.
Rudy's all squared away, so nighty night.
Okay. Everyone go to sleep and get rest.
There we go.
I get my spell slots back, yay!
Yay, yay. I believe that also means, Johan, you get your wounded finally.
Huzzah.
Yeah, resting or treat wounds removes wounded.
Right. But yes, everything you all wake up in the morning with nothing the worse for that.
Lacks permission to update setting.
That's probably likely because I flipped over the day.
Ah,
Probably something to do with the weather module I have.
so I'm trying to remember with the info that we found before on the that orc tribe that was planning like an assault on the town or whatever. Um, were we waiting on any other like information from anyone else on that, or was that basically all that we've had so far as what we found out of that letter?
Yeah, the letter is basically all you got.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we had like talked with anyone and found anything else out about it, or if that was the extent of it.
Right. You guys do know, obviously, Reddit, uh, plan and whatnot. Other than that, not much. Yeah, not much come about.
Okay.
Totally not late on that.
Oh, that is a thing, huh?
Man, it's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Fucking.
Hey, you stop that. Don't say that about my friend.
I've known him longer than you have. Allegedly. Oh boy. But yes,
Yeah.
we'll awaken the next morning, and everything is fairly quiet. In Gregory's Crossing, normal day. Little cloudy, but not too terribly bad. Still a little chilly, not terribly so.
All right.
Winter not quite willing to let go yet.
Oh, just like here.
Yeah.
God, it's not wrong.
Look, I like the snow, and even I'm like, this shit's getting excessive.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
like, okay, give up any time.
Spring's in a few days.
Right.
Just fucking tap.
Yeah. I think that in the morning, Verdi probably still a little bit bleary eyed is probably going to just try and walk outside of the tavern to get a look at that like job and bounty board just to see if there's anything new going up.
Okay. Yeah, nothing new on the job board today.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of coming back in and just grabbing a table if nobody else is down yet. Otherwise, just going and joining anyone else who is here.
Right.
I would probably already be out.
Well, the board ain't busy, so good news for the town. Not the greatest news for trying to fill our pockets.
It is fairly early in.
The benefits of having a craft supply.
Must be nice.
Well, you could always take the stage with me.
Well, my current state of fear, I'd be tripping all over.
Oh, I can make that work.
Uh, You really don't need to go that far.
It's not like there's much else to do in this tiny little town.
Not wrong, but going to be doing anything for trying to put on a show, I thought I'd at least learn something first.
Well, if nothing else of interest comes up, perhaps I can teach you a few moves.
That might not be so bad. I'll see about taking you up on that one day. Oh my god, I just saw it. What Dave posted. The hell?
Oh,
Yeah, apparently Wizards is doing tie-ins with a bunch of people, including Hot Pocket.
Look, if KFC can do tie-ins with Diablo 4, then Hot Pockets can do
I
tie-ins
didn't know
with
about
Magic.
that one either. What the fuck?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
you get the Diablo 4 beta by buying a
Oh
double down at KFC.
my god.
Yeah, that's all
As
there
if that
is.
wasn't, yeah, as if that sandwich wasn't cursed enough already.
If
You
you
know,
buy
I don't wanna do a Diablo 4, but that's funny enough that the marketing may have actually gotten me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's only for like a weekend beta though, so it might already be over, or it might be over at the end of this weekend.
Right.
Oh,
I tend to prefer grander stages, and if it were up to me, I'd likely be on my way from this tiny place.
If it were up to you, what, feeling some kind of compulsion or commitment to this?
Well, I suppose I might feel a little bad about the spot of impending doom.
Not exactly something good to leave weighing on the conscience. And, well, if swinging this sword and slinging some spells is about the only thing I'm any good for, might as well make something out of it.
I'm trying to see it as an opportunity to perform in front of a larger crowd.
Suppose there would be a lot of eyes there, yeah.
And I do hope that most of them are firmly fixed on me.
Gotta have that synesthesia.
But of course, I wouldn't be much of a performer if I didn't.
Suppose you're right on that front. Well, guess when the time comes, if it comes down to it, best be ready to put on a hell of a show.
I always am.
Suppose I wouldn't mind playing backup dancer to that show.
Kamau wakes up probably last, depending on how wounded Johann is, and even as approaching the table, he sounds as creaky as the stairs do. There's just a lot of popping and grinding sounds as he like adjusts.
Ugh.
oh.
God. Oh no, he's literally me.
Right?
Well, if you intend to dance on the same stage as me, you best be ready to Look and act the part.
Well, can't make any promises. Haven't always been the best at following directions, but I can try.
We wouldn't want to give them a poor show, would we?
No, wouldn't dream of it.
Lutheran just walking by, just, hey, morning.
Morning to you.
Walks over to the bar, just finds a mug and just starts fucking pouring himself an ale.
Starting your morning that early, huh?
It'll be gone by noon. From me, specifically, not from the bar. Also, that's half the reason you even started a tavern. Free drinks.
Kamau just gives him the Obama point.
Don't let me interrupt. You folks are having fun conversation. Don't let me interrupt.
Yeah. Any work available this morning?
Haven't heard anything yet. I'll let you know if that changes, though.
Much appreciated. Has to be something to keep busy around here.
Sorry, just suddenly
The jam.
this track bops. What the fuck? And immediately from the bop down to flute.
The rain it raineth.
The rain it raineth.
Yeah, Kamau just sits at the table. Honestly, also grabs an ale. And then sits at the table and actually pulls his hood back to just kind of drink and take in the morning.
Yeah, it's a fairly quiet morning, all told. No, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing uh, nothing super out of the ordinary. Uh, yeah, morning passes peacefully.
Hell, we might have to find real work today.
Nightmare that is.
Yeah. It's not so bad, I suppose.
Linda eventually making her way downstairs, sitting there, just very tired, clearly from the long day yesterday.
Just gonna glance at Camus. As I was saying to Verity, the benefits of having a proper craft to fall back on.
I suppose that's true. It's mine's a difficult craft to ply just because of local traditions, but I suppose dancing is a lot easier to find a space for.
Regardless of the occupation, it's always a bit more difficult in smaller settlements such as these.
True. True all the way around, actually. As both preacher and pyre builder, small town only holds so many opportunities. But these places have their place. Everything does.
For some reason, my
That's-
Spotify volume just suddenly jumped.
Oh
Oh
no.
That
god.
was about.
Mine keeps pausing itself. I've already unlinked it from my Discord, and I'm gonna go mad trying to fix this.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Dave's gonna go insane.
Well, more so than already.
I was actually just about to say.
But if there are no immediate opportunities, I might be willing to satisfy some curiosities.
Such as.
Johann was rather inquisitive when we had an opportunity to speak. Getting to know each other. That sort of
Hmm.
thing. We've already been traveling together and working together for a few days. It's not working out entirely horribly.
It's true.
None of us have died yet.
Shedding blood, both our own and the others, is a pretty strong vehicle for a bond.
Shedding. That's shedding. Got it.
Christ.
No, not the other word. We haven't eaten the chupacabra meat yet.
Yeah.
So long as
Yeah.
we don't happen upon any other ravenous alpaca enjoying creatures.
Maybe it went after Johann because he couldn't tell the difference between Johann and alpaca.
I
On account of the vagueness of Johann's pate.
do I just look like a blurry outline to everyone?
Depends on how much alcohol I've had.
That's fair.
Really, just intensely squinting at Johan and making a show of it.
I'm just grinning like an asshole. Suppose that's fair, though. Suppose there were questions we likely still have about each other. Curiosities that don't need to be motivated with another night-long game of what the fuck is up with that. I don't
I
think.
was going to
It's too-
ask.
It's too goddamn early for that. I don't mind
Time
a
is a
drink, but this is.
construct.
Around that time, Lutheran brings around just plates of bacon and eggs.
Uh,
No complaints here. Getting some conversation over a meal is
If there were
always a bit sweeter.
if there were complaints, I'd frankly question sanity.
I'm sure you've got plenty of other reasons for doing that.
Maybe.
maybe. I'm partially
Certainly
insulted by
yours.
that.
Hers.
There we go.
Certainly yours. Hers, we'll see.
I was about to say, and he gives like a little indignant tug at his own coat, just like,
Oh no, trust me. Your sanity has never been questioned because it is clearly gone.
This-
or is it?
I'm not sure if that should be. Is that? That seems
I
almost a
enjoy it.
little inappropriate.
I mean, it's wildly inappropriate.
Okay, as long as that's just known and agreed on,
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not.
it's not okay, but it's gonna
No.
get a laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I up until somewhat recently, most of the talking I did was with my family or dead people. So I'm still kind of learning you know, how to be a regular person.
Talking with dead, are
My
you
wife. Hmm?
talking with dead? Are you talking about through like divine or ritual means, or
Oh, no. I'm a pyre builder, a funeral pyre builder by trade.
ah, that that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. And no, not so lucky nor so cursed as to speak with the good and proper dead. Not in that way, anyway. My my wife was definitely more of the I wouldn't call her socially keen, but she liked being social.
She made the effort.
Yes.
That's respectable enough.
Mm. Yeah, she came off a bit strong most of the time, but it seemed to work, so I guess I'm kind of trying to go for that sort of effect.
Well, I'd say your presence of personality is not unnoticed.
It's a good start.
I mean that in the least standoffish way I can possibly muster.
No, I appreciate it. I understand. It's a good compliment. I do appreciate it.
If you ever find yourself getting overwhelmed in a crowd, just shove them my way.
I can do that.
Literally or figuratively, either works.
Very easy to come out to shove anyone anywhere, frankly, during his size.
Yeah, I just usually I wind up standing up to my full height and pulling back all the cloth bits, and most people tend to not want to be within about 5 to 10 feet of me. So they might not be shoved into you so much as rush towards you just to warn you right now. Though that's kind of your thing, I guess.
Well, I am a performer.
Right. So look, we'll just start a racket. I'll unsettle people in the evenings, and when they go to find somewhere to find comfort, they'll find your dancing. It'll be great. It'll work. We'll steal all the business everywhere.
Not the worst idea I've ever heard.
I was gonna say that sounds like some of the most innocent and fiendish thing I've ever heard.
It's my specialty.
Honestly, it's rather tame compared to some of the things I've seen.
I mean, everybody's got a racket, one way or the other.
Quite used to large fellows forcefully pushing people into dancers rather than scaring them into them.
That's
Hmm.
not where I thought that's going. Both were just walking away.
Same.
What is wrong with these people?
There's a
Sex.
market for that too.
I heard TJ laughing from across the
I,
apartment.
I had a thought, and I don't have the bravery to act on it because it wouldn't quite be in character. But I just thought of Kamau turning to look at Lutheran and going, "Sex, ew, gross." That's how you get cooties.
You were married.
Yeah, and had children.
That's how he knows about the cooties.
Oh my
It's
god,
exactly
children are
how it
cooties.
Look at me. This is what happens. Oh, these are cootie scars.
Oh my god.
Look, I've been inoculated already. I'm smart.
There
Ah,
you
I got
go.
the circle, circle, dot, dot. Yes.
Precisely.
Oh god, I forgot all about the cutie inoculation. Anyway,
Yeah, but did you follow it up with the circle, circle, square, square so that you have it everywhere?
Shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Everybody forgets about that part.
Damn.
Okay, it sounds like people might be home, so Vander should be joining us soonish.
Ooh.
Ish.
Nice.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. Trying to not feel terribly super great. Gonna get up, walk around, see if that passes.
We will chat amongst ourselves,
Indeed.
possibly in character.
Possibly.
There are all sorts of business opportunities, both savory and otherwise.
It's true. Depends on how quick and dirty you like your money, I suppose.
Depends on the time and the place and the situation.
I don't know that we're gonna find any easy, dirty money here, though.
Oh, no, goodness, no.
It depends on your definition of dirty money. Though in general, this is not a place of easy money.
Suppose you got that right.
It is a crossroads. Money is attracted to places where it sits around for too long.
That said, easy money could be passing through.
True.
Traders need protection.
I've definitely been paid worse than having been paid as a caravan guard.
That's how I got myself back down this way. Got me just enough to have something to get me a place to stay for the night after getting myself booted out of the academy.
Too inquisitive for your own good.
Not necessarily that so much. Might have gotten a little bit cocky on some of my studies and assertions, and certain professor took offense to that, and we had a bit of butting heads until I turned it into a literal.
Ah,
Headmaster of the academy took exception to that.
Was it his head you butted?
No. But still doesn't exactly look good to have a first year sitting there disproving some of the professor's teachings and then physical altercations. It's turns out they don't like that all too much. It's disruptive of the class environment or some shit.
yeah. I mean,
They seem
most
like
people just pick one or the other.
they seem like a rather close-minded lot.
Mm. Some of them are fine enough, but still, it's about the only place you can get a formal education in magic here without crossing the damn seas, so I haven't exactly got that kind of time and money to my name, so independent study is what I'll have to do for now if I want to keep at this. And about the only thing I've found to have any luck with and keep me busy and somewhat mindful of what I'm doing.
Practical knowledge works best.
The way I've always felt. I figure if I can get enough worldly experience, or however they want to classify it, and actually bring forth some form of thesis that they'll have to accept, then it won't really matter so much that they have taken away my credentials for the academy. I can still make something of value.
True enough.
There are other ways to make a name for oneself.
There's plenty of ways to get your name out there, but well,
Even mates staying within the realm of academic pursuit.
Hmm.
If one cannot be part of an established university of sorts, then perhaps one just needs a patron.
I suppose that's not entirely objectionable.
I am catching the flow of this conversation, though. It seems a not unreasonable discussion of greener pastures needs to be had at some point.
Find
Alright.
those who appreciate your talents and can help nurture them and bring forth new ones.
Alright. Something like that might be a good thing to keep an eye on, I suppose. But I guess for now, keeping around you lot has been interesting enough on helping me to apply what I've worked on and learned thus far. Might as well see how far this carries me.
We do tend to get mixed up into things.
Tend to. Not to this point, it seems like that's our aim.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's about the only way we have to make a name for ourselves here.
True.
Mm.
We have a Vander.
Hello!
Hello, all. How are you?
Hey, doing
Good.
good. Glad to have you.
I'm going to restart Discord real quick, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Be right back.
Enough. I'm gonna buy it real quick.
Yep, Jake is away for a couple minutes, so we're just kind of idly talking about.
Fair. Because I know I had to send Dave on a small mission. Have we
We
gotten
did pick up
anything
your
yet?
staff, yes.
Okay, wanted to make sure so I could get that on my character sheet.
Yep, no, that was picked up. And you also would have gotten a gold piece from Kamau from the sale of the Chupacabra.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
And then since everyone else is stepped away, I'm going to refill my water bottle real quick. So I will be right back.
Which I think the restart may have fixed my issue. Yes, okay.
Also, am I dumb and just misremembering, or is Shillelagh actually a spell for Pathfinder?
Shillelagh, I believe, is a spell in D&D, not Pathfinder.
It actually is a spell in Pathfinder. I actually
No, sick.
just saw it after I got done asking. First level spell though. So
Hi,
I'd have to get one
everybody.
of my others.
Hello. Hi, Ben.
Hello, how you doing, Jake?
Well, I just threw up. So
You know, I was gonna
Oh.
ask if you yacked.
yeah,
Yeah, that's. We gonna. I mean, I'd say if that's what it's coming to,
yeah, I might.
might not be a bad idea to just hold off and
If
come
people
back at
wouldn't
this
mind,
next time.
yeah, if you wouldn't
No,
mind, for
yeah,
sure.
no. By all
Uh,
means,
my
get you
apologies.
some rest. Hey, don't apologize. It's God knows you didn't choose to get fucking sick.
No,
Yeah,
I want you to apologize for being bad at keeping food in your body.
I
Yeah.
will.
that way.
Just come over here and open your mouth.
Whoa, now I ain't into that.
Neither am I. Trust me. Just please.
Ugh.
I ain't playing a tango.
Oh,
Was
very hilarious. Very on brand.
So
Gross.
super inconvenient for Ben, but yeah, like if you're not feeling great, we can wait till next week.
yeah, like straight up.
Right.
I
if
may
you
have
need
more of
some
a
time
voice
to
then
heal.
too.
Right. Keep in mind next week I will be out of town, so we won't.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why I
Yeah.
feel extra bad.
Hey, dude, do not worry. It is what it is. Again,
Yeah, your health
this-
is more important than a
right.
Pathfinder game, honestly. Like,
Yeah. We'll all be here. Game's gonna be here whenever we're all around and feeling up for it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Dance, monkey, dance.
this just means I get to eat my mac and cheese in peace, honestly.
Yeah. No, good. Yeah, we'll be back not next week, but the week after with proper Pathfinder-ish thing. And hey, I have the map
Right.
set up. Sorry. So, yeah, it's just a matter of not being physically ill.
Right.
Oh,
No, feel better
Yeah.
soon.
No.
thank
Yeah, go get
You-
go get you some rest, friend. It sounds like
You
you
just
need
some
it.
rest and medicine. You take care of you, man.
yeah. Post vomit burp. Yeah.
Ugh,
Ugh.
not good.
All right, but yeah, no, thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Fuck. See you guys in the next one. My apologies. Bye-bye.
Bah.
Okay, we're clear.
Right. Nah, no,
Go lay down
you
and get
go
some
take
rest.